with us CEO of BurgerMan, Mr. Sunil, and thank you so much for being here. I hope you like the session. So we just have a couple of questions for you. So since you are managing such a large retail outlet where you have to manage a lot of people as well with the manpower, which is of a very different kind of people you are managing, and everybody is moving towards digitization at an overall level. Would love to hear your thoughts on what's your vision on retail digitization.
See, like, first thing what we have to actually worry about and actually nail is if your business is scalable. So scaling the business means the process has to be really simple. The more you complicate the process, it's actually going to become more difficult for you to train. So it's like, are you going to complicate the process and then find solution to it, or find a simple process and then use the simplicity and scale? Like example, I think I should quote this example. Subway is the largest franchisor in the world. Okay, so they've got 44,000 outlets. How have they simplified it? So they don't even have to teach their team how to make the sub, because their process is such that the customer will come and tell you what to put into the sandwich. So it's like such a simple thing. So now if the process is so simple, then digitizing the complete thing, it works. It is going to be, it's like it helps the whole process. So digitizing the whole thing and then coming to process is not the right way. First you have to make a simple process, then checking the process right is the digitizing. How do you
ensure that the compliance or the process is followed in the right way?
Yeah, see, it is, again, you have to have checks and balances. You need to check if things are happening on a weekly basis, on a fortnightly basis, on a monthly basis, on a quarterly basis. That's the checks and balances. You'll have to have the team in place, going physically checking offline, online. So it is the way you put your process in forward, and those processes are going to take care of the checks and balances. So once you set the whole stream, then you may not know. You cannot be like, we are done, because process always keeps flowing. Like, you need to be clear that evolving and trying to correct certain things. So in our organization, we are always ready to learn. Like, if you give me something, we are always trying to understand, okay, how can we make it happen? Like, if it is then not happening, then is when we think, okay, this is not our process.
I found the way you are being using Wooqer is little different from what other people. You have everyday checklist for everybody. What inspired that? Like, how did you come up to that? How, like, to ensure the compliance, to identify, okay, Monday I will work on this, Tuesday I will work on this. So what was the inspiration behind that? And how did you come up with that process?
So it's like, it's a very simple thing. Like, we were actually thinking, like, how do you get our team members to do everything right? So the only way to get them to do everything right is to get them to take care of the SOPs. So if we have 150 points on the SOP, you cannot ask these guys 150 points every day. Yeah. So then they know very clearly that it's going to be a taxing thing for them. So what we then thought is that, why don't we actually break this 150 points, jumble it, and actually put it together on a Monday morning and then Monday evening. Like, so, they don't know what is coming. It may be a question. It's all part of the SOP only. All these checklists are 1 or 10 points of the SOP. So how we actually put it into the checklist is like, we just wanted to jumble it in such a way that we criterialized it, that the most important thing should be there on a morning checklist, and then in the evening checklist we tried to put things together, but also in a way that we should not tax the staff, because filling the checklist is not his job. His job is to take care of the SOP. So filling the checklist should not be a task for him. Rather than that, he should be able to finish it in 5 minutes. That's what we actually thought of. And I think we are just still work in progress. We are still discovering what to do. I think we are only 50%. We have to get a long way.
Just one more question. How you have been with Wooqer for more than 6 months now, right? So what's the most impactful thing Wooqer has done? How it has been benefited you most currently? I think you might be.
So we are able to track things now. We are able to know if our team is doing the job. Before it used to be a very different mechanism. So right now this is helping us to track certain things. Like we want to, like if there is a poster put up at the outlet, we know that okay, the poster is put up. So it used to be a very different mechanism in the beginning. In the beginning it used to be WhatsApp, it used to be emails and all that. Now it's very different.
And the action can be taken.
Action can be taken, the leaders can look at it, see if it's put up correctly. I'm just giving you an example of one thing. So it has helped us. I'm not saying it has helped us, but what I would like to, or I'm waiting to see is how we are going to evolve. It's like a language, I would say. We can actually play around with it. So that is something which we are still discovering.
If there is any quantifiable way to see what has changed.
Yes, so things have improved when it comes to team, how the team is taking care of things. It's too early to tell you about quantifiably, monetarily what has happened, but we are seeing a certain trend where people are more accountable. They are able to look at things more in a systematic way on a daily basis. So these are things. It's a good change. I'm hoping that we will be able to use it better, and I'm hoping that things will work. Like the team should understand, the franchisees should understand that it's all going to work for the betterment of the brand.
Yeah. That's all I have for you.
Thank you for your time.